Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in with me, Glorious Linda. I'm very excited to be with you once more to reflect on the topic of true personal identity. Today's reflection is on the importance of associating with like-minded people. When you are walking your own journey, when you are following your true personal identity, which is living according to your own belief system, living according to your values, being who you are authentically so. Sometimes you may face challenges from other people, people who misunderstand you, people who do not understand your principles. And when you spend more time with people like those, you start doubting your value system, your belief system, and even the decisions that you make, because you start feeling at times like an outcast. So when you have chosen a path, when you have discovered what your true personal identity is, and you are starting to stand by it, to walk according to it, it is important for you to start associating yourself with people who will understand you, with people who uphold the same values, the same belief system. You will not have the same personalities, but your principles will be the same. And in this way, it makes it easier for you to firstly self-accept and to have the confidence in who you are and the confidence in the decisions that you make in life. What makes this important? It is important because naturally, when people do not understand a concept, a principle, or something, they generally, and I am also generalizing, negatively judge that concept or principle. They will make decisions for themselves that that person is either boring or that person is a bit too much, or whatever labeling they decide to allocate to that person. And if you're in the midst of those people and you're hearing such words, you start questioning your own value system. You start questioning whether you're making the right decisions or not. And if you have not really firmed up and have been grounded in your belief system, in your own principles, if it is a newly found journey for you, then that might shake you up and you will start questioning whether you have made the right decision or not. So it is important for you to associate yourself with people who will understand you, with people who will understand your value system and your principles. And I'm not saying that you are at all times going to be in the midst of people that will appreciate your own principles and your value system, but most of the time, especially people that you personally choose to be around. You may be in a corporate environment, you do not choose everybody that lands there. You may be dealing with customers, you do not choose everybody that lands there. You may be in a school, for example, and you cannot choose who your classmates are, but you can choose who your friends are, and you can choose the people that you interact with most of the time. There are a few benefits to surrounding yourself with like-minded people. Firstly, it reduces self-doubt. You don't have to keep justifying or questioning yourself. You don't have to keep questioning the decisions that you make or even your own principles and value system because other people are questioning it. Because the people that you are with appreciate what you bring and appreciate you for who you are. You can be authentic around them. The second benefit is that you have a sense of belonging. You know, when you are with people who are very different to you, you feel lost. And when you surround yourself with like-minded people, there is a sense of belonging. You feel understood, you feel accepted, you feel like you can be who you are without having to pretend, without having to please others, without having to compromise your own values or your own self, and you can be authentic around those people. The third benefit of it is that it reassures and it reaffirms and it strengthens your value system and your principles. If you are allowed to be authentic, it makes it easier for you to live according to your value system without having to feel guilty or ashamed of anything. So the more you are with people who are like-minded, it is a way of building that self-confidence around your value system. Each time you have to justify why you are doing things a specific way, it does leave room for self-doubt, which is something that you want to avoid. The fourth benefit is that there is more agreement when you are with like-minded people. It doesn't mean that you agree on everything. That individuals in our own right, we have our own way of seeing things. We may differ in certain respects, but the principles at the end of the day, if they are the same, then it makes it easier that you don't necessarily have to feel like there is tension all the time, that you have to prove yourself all the time. And again, it is not about personality, but it is about being understood. So there is less conflict when you surround yourself with like-minded people. Eventually, you find that you are at peace with who you are. You are at peace with being authentic. You can even come and ask for help, ask for guidance. It is easier for you to get direction from like-minded people. It is also important that you surround yourself with like-minded people that are at different stages of life or different levels in their lives. What I mean by that is it could be age group, it could be level of maturity. So if the principles are the same and they are wiser and they are more grounded, then it makes it easier for you to learn and grow from them. Yes, it is good for you to be with like-minded people who are peers, with perhaps same age group. Perhaps you have just discovered individually, you have just started your own journeys that are similar, or whatever the case may be. That is all good and well. So that is a level that is acceptable. But you learn more from those who have traveled the journey. So be intentional around finding people that add more knowledge to your life, can teach you more, can uplift you more, can reassure you more, especially around your own true personal identity. People who will be able to allow you to be yourself without feeling intimidated. Where there is less competition, it makes it even much better for you and for all of you as individuals to grow in a safe space. Before I go any further, I would like to pause and just appreciate all of you who continue to tune in. Thank you for those who have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed as yet, please click the subscribe button. Please continue to share the link with others so that we can learn and grow together. I truly appreciate your support. Let's carry on. So, what are the red flags that you would see when the people that you spend time with, especially most of the time, are not like-minded? There are a few ways you can identify this. Firstly, the language that the people use. If you find yourself cringing more, feeling like, oh, I wouldn't have said it like that, and it's something that happens more often than not, then those people are not like-minded with you. When you find yourself having to justify why somebody is saying something or doing something in the way that they are saying it or doing it, you find that you are doing that more often than not. That individual or those people are not of the same mind as you. The company that you keep says a lot about you. Whether it is people that you agree with or not, you must know that those who are watching you, those who are seeing the way that those other people show up, they will judge you in the same way. The company that you keep says a lot about you. It is important for you to be intentional around the people that you surround yourself with. It is important that you make a choice to surround yourself with like-minded people. It helps your journey in life. It helps you to stay grounded. It helps you to be more authentic, and it helps you with your journey of true personal identity. It is better to have a fewer people that you surround yourself with who understand you than a group of people who will negatively judge you and crush your self-confidence. Until next time, thank you very much for tuning in.